always leads to another, and change can often be difficult to accept. However, we must continue. It's the only way. Sage Tyrora has passed to Sovngarde, and Followstone needs a new sage. Skuld Savari has asked my permission to try for the position, and I've given it. The sage-to-be and a companion must pray at Followstone's shrines. If she is acceptable to our ancestors, visions of the 500 in their prime will appear. Will you accompany her?
I can't believe Tyrora's gone. I hope so. Sage Tyrora has passed to Sovngarde. Fallowstone deserves a sage, someone to record the companion's deeds. But first, I must prove myself. The sage-to-be and a companion must pray at Fallowstone's shrines. Visions of the 500 in their prime should appear to them. Will you take these prayer beads and accompany me? We'll begin with the tale of Ingol, Ysgramor's son.
From distant Atmora, my lord and father Ysgramor gathered the 500 companions. My brother Ilgar and I were proud to be among the chosen. A mighty fleet, the harbinger of us all, led from Atmora, across the seas to the shores of Skyrim. But the tale of the landing is not mine to tell. I give way to my brother, Ilgar.
Alas, my elder brother Ingol, right arm of our father, perished in a great storm during the crossing. Grieving, Lord Ysgramor and I led our diminished host onto the shores of Skyrim.
This next shrine is to Ilgar. He led the companions alongside Ysgramor as the Nord tide swept the elves from Skyrim. One of Ilgar's greatest accomplishments was taking up the mantle of leadership upon the death of Ysgramor. The companions would have fallen apart if not for his commanding presence.
The elves who held Skyrim for time immemorial fell like grass before our blades. The companions of Lord Ysgramor soon ruled all the land. Behind the shields and swords of the companions, others settled here from far off Atmora. Our people prospered, and the fame of Ysgramor, harbinger of us all, spread across Tamriel.
The last shrine is to Ysgramor, the harbinger of us all. He led the companions to Skyrim and drove the elves howling to distant lands. With his mighty axe Wuthrad in hand, none could resist Ysgramor. Soon all foes fled before him. Only one, the dread half-giant Sinmur, leader of Skyrim's giant clans, dared to face Wuthrad and Ysgramor.
Even the giant Sinmur fell to the might of Ysgramor and Wuthrad.
And so shall all the companions' foes fall.
Thank you for your time and support. May I have the beads back?
Companions, rise and honor Skald Svari as she ascends to the post of sage. Skald Svari, we are here to honor your courage, wisdom, and strength. You have proven yourself worthy to be our next sage. Do you swear to uphold the tenets of the Companions and to defend Fallowstone Hall with your life?
I do.
Then arise as Svari, sage of the Companions of Fallowstone Hall.
I've worked my whole life to achieve this. Thank you for honoring me with your presence. Recording your deeds here will be my first act as Sage of Fallowstone Hall. The Companions will recover from this setback. Vigrod and I will make sure of it.
Greetings! News from Vernon Wood. The Reachmen are gathering in the wood. Gyakil needs all able blades to head there right away.
Careful on the road here. Highwaymen attack the unwary.
King's Arrow? Well met. Don't suppose you lead a vanguard of troops to Vernum? Another mouth to feed and house. You'd better be good. Don't suppose you're bringing any reinforcements, are you? Hours ago, we tracked Straw, the bastard, to Vernum Wood. The Reachmen, no, they're not... It's not what we thought. The Worm Cult, they're here. It gets worse. They're doing something to the Reachmen. I need to keep watch for any other soldiers coming through. Talk to Daja Heel and the Centurion if you want to pitch in. Good luck.
Welcome to the fight, my friend. I hope the road from Showstone wasn't a long one.
Welcome to Vernon Wood. Dark waters run in this river. This is what we know. Strahl and his elite warriors were tracked to the wood. As soon as we hit the tree line, we saw the hoods and ropes. Indeed, We found a defensible position and have held them back thus far. We have no idea what's going on. Why are the Reachmen here? How did they get mixed up with the cult? We've tried everything, even some things I'm not proud of. An undercover agent named Belron, who joined us in Shadowfen, has narrowed it down to 2 options. One cruel, one not so much. This magical dagger can cut out a cultist's heart that will magically continue beating. The heart can reanimate a cultist's corpse for a bit, and it will tell us what it knew. This ornate globe will collect the memories of the cultists. You use it on them, then kill them. Belron can peer into the stored memories and perhaps see Strahl speaking to a cultist. Here's the globe. Use it on living cultists, then kill them. Their last memories... Do what you must, then...
Can such suffering exist? I'm injured. How it hurts.
Fan out! Move to flank! Advance! Circle round!
Broke another one. Cultists die too quickly. Good, good. And filled with memories, I see. Now, let's hope one of the cultists whose memories you stole spoke with Strahl. If so, we can learn what's going on here.
Dalek is pleased with my Reachmen for unleashing the giant Sin Moor. He has asked that you guard Vermin Wood while his priests perform rituals upon us. Channel the touch of the Lord of Brutality into us. All across the wood, my Reachmen are being transformed. I will undergo the ceremony within the central ruin.
Help me, please. Have you learned why the worm cult is here? That's a dark twist in the river. I'll send troops to investigate the ruin. It's been dirty work, but I thank you for your help. Belron left the camp. He muttered something about further research. Head into the field and find that dark elf. Lend him whatever aid you can.
Death would be a relief.
I need help.
You see that thing? That's what's left of the Reachmen gathered at Vernim. We need to learn more about these things. The Ghasts keep repeating the name Calyx Thorntongue. Go kill him, take his heart, and bring it back to me. Necromantic energies gather in the heart. It's the seat of life and unlife. Everything I need to know about a person, I can learn from his heart. Well done. Indeed. As you do, collect their hearts. I feel powerful magicka radiating from this one. With more like it, we may be able to put an end to Strahl himself. I will be back at camp, researching.
Circle around!
returned. With a number of dripping presents. Excellent work. You have my thanks. These vine-twisted abominations may yet prove useful. You may have noticed the ruin. Oh, I thought it was obvious. We kill you, sort of. These grave-born hearts, yes, imbuing their essence into a potion, like so. Drink this. Trust me, nothing will go wrong. Bravery of Vivek. Nicely. You have a little something on your mouth there. Absolutely. I think. You're much less alive than you were a few minutes ago, anyway. That should get you through the shroud. At the bottom of the ruin, there should be a totem powering the Death Shroud. Destroy it! The shroud goes away, and the living can enter the ruin.
Let's go.
With the shroud gone, we can follow you in. You're looking a little dead around the edges. Let me take care of that. Of course! How could I have forgotten? Here, hold still. Let's get this done. Behold the power of the worm!
He killed Lieutenant Belron! He'll pay with his blood! He has me. No more like fate. And
The worm cult gifts shall restore the reach!
Meet you back at camp. We were going to make it out of there. Dajahil, Belron. I will make sure the Centurion, the Pact, knows of Strahl's defeat. Dajahil and Belron sacrificed themselves to see that beast slain. Their sacrifice will be remembered.
Glad you made it out there. I'll make sure Dajahil and Belron go up on the rolls and Mournhold. It's mad to think all those people, reduced to ink on parchment. We need to warn the settlements west of here. You put a stop to Strahl and the Reachmen, but the worms are a far bigger menace. Nimultin. Thane Fiora is a brave, intelligent woman, and she has the resources to protect the rest of the Ragged Hills. Grab a guardsman when you reach the town. They'll direct you where you need to go. Fiora is apparently a dynamo on the battlefield. I've heard stories you wouldn't believe. Death, Reachmen, now the worms. I need to check on my family. We have a little farm down south. My wife's father started it, actually. Stop by and say hello if you get the chance. Tell her I sent you. Woman makes the most amazing sweet rolls.
Welcome to the Molten, traveler. Do you seek the counsel of our mighty Thane Fiora? Or are you here with Sergeant Iris' contingent? Urgent news, eh? Perhaps it'll take her mind off the troubles. Been enough of that lately. There was an attempt on the Thane's life. Her housecarl, of all people. Bastard. Sergeant Ira and her squad arrived just recently to look into the matter. Aye. Our Fiora's a tough one, she is. Cut that horker down where he stood. Look, I have to keep to my post. I'm sure the sergeant and our Thane will want to speak with you. The hall is just up the stairs, off of the main square.
What brings you to my hall? You don't look in need of a Thane's help. And if you are with Ira, I am not in need of her help either.
A friend of Ira's? Well then, welcome to Nimalton. The King's Arrow, yes? Well met. Tell no one that Beitarnes was a member of the Worm Cult. I won't have Nimalton fall into chaos. We are on his trail. My advisor and the court mage search for any hint of the cult as we speak. Keep that to yourself. I won't have the Nimalton fall into chaos. We're on his trail. My advisor and the court mage search for any hint of the cult as we speak. Slow. My advisor Borodin is at the inn questioning townfolk. My court mage Golan is at the Mages Guild researching the worm cult. Would you help them? My people should not suffer for any problems within my court. I should have seen Beitarnes' treachery before it came to roost in my very hall. There's not much to tell. Bastard asked me for a private conference, said he had something sensitive to tell me. When we were alone, he pulled a knife. I had to crush his scaly neck with my bare hands. Not a thing. To think of all the days I let that scaleback drink my mead, live in my hall. Brrr!
Let me guess. You're looking for worm cultists, right? Well, here we are. We're all worm cultists. Everyone in Nimalton worships worms and dances with Daedra. I've learned that the Thane needs to settle down. Having a troubleshooter come all the way out here, because Fiora had a fight with a housecarl. Shameful. It makes Nimalton look bad. I'm thinking we need a new Thane.
I would have enjoyed tangling with the orcs at Moloch's Maw. They're strong fighters, almost as strong as Nords.
I'm quite busy, can't you see?
Get out of here! I'm busy!
Again.
The Thane is impatient. I almost have it. At first, it stumped me. Why would the cult come to this backwater? What could the cult find in Nemalton and nowhere else? I need to do more research. I need to consult a book in the Thane's library to be certain. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
How goes the investigation? Nemalton reminds me of Bleak Rock. All these good people oblivious to danger. If only we could have protected my daughter. Have you learned anything? He's a fool. Has Golan uncovered anything interesting? Oh? And what is that? I'm eager to learn what he uncovers. In the meantime, would you investigate Betarnes's home? It's just south of the Thane's Hall. I trust you'll miss nothing.
You ask too many questions.
Murder? On my watch? Oh, good to see you. I have sad news. Golan is dead. We heard the sounds of a struggle. My soldiers and I arrived too late. In the library with a pair of smashed skeletons. The worm cult, I am sure of it. But how did they get past my guards? First the attack against the Thane, and now this. I've asked my soldiers to take a more active role in defending the hall. I pray it's enough. You're not afraid, are you? Stay strong, my friend. We'll find the heart of this corruption.
Greetings, Master Drendorf. As always, your memories are alive in me. How may I serve? I am, as you made me, Master, a Magica memory matrix, a place to hold safe your dearest memories. Research entry. As I suspected, the Worm Cult plans to use bound companion spirits to empower Sinmur. I found evidence they're gathering in the crypt beneath Nimalton. The footprints lead from this fireplace. Here. What? No! Yes, Master Drendorf. Your notes on the companions indicate they once bound powerful heroes as eternal guardians. I cannot recall any other information on this subject.
My brethren moved to take Nimorton. They need you out of the way. I doubt I can take you in a fair fight. Luckily, I don't have to. while I keep you busy here. Thane gets a final recruitment offer. If she refuses, she dies.
Now! Kill! Circle around! On the side! Around!
cultists. They came out of nowhere. Ira, she was leading them. She demanded I join the cult. Surprised her. I don't know. I cut her and she scampered like a skeever. Shut up and get out of here. Bleeding feels good. Reminds me I'm alive.
I saw her head toward the water.
She went into the crypt.
So you've come to kill me. Do you remember Trinhild, my daughter? She died on the docks of Balfoyen, cut apart by Covenant blades. I don't blame you. I blame them and myself. She's gone and I'm alive. Do you know how painful that is? They're away on missions. I never see them, but it doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon, too. The Worm Cult said they'd reunite me with Trinhild. All I had to do was pass information about the Pact. Maybe, but I chose to believe. It wasn't just secrets. Soon the cult asked me to kill for them. Golan, Thane Fiora. Denskar would despise what I've become. I'm done with the cult. But it's too late, isn't it? Legend ends now, hero of Balfoyen.
So, Ira was behind much of this, wasn't she? I don't pretend to know her reasons. All I want to know is whether you've dealt with her or not.
Yes, yes. I'm thankful for these wounds, in fact. They woke me up. The Thane must be ever vigilant. The worms will find no shelter in the shadows of Namor.